Hey guys, this is Nathan and welcome back to Vintage Story. Hope you guys are doing good today. I am doing great. So I'm still on my way back from the 30,000 block trek that we made to the south, and I happened to find this. I had no idea these were something that existed, but we have quartz pieces all over the place here. So, yeah, I did not know that those spawned. That is really neat. But yes, I have been running for who knows how long. I would say that I probably have close to 10 hours in this trip already. Now that includes the time that I've spent exploring various little caves and, looking around the forest for things that I need, as well as the time that I spent mining the salt. Well, that was only about half an hour, but it was enough to completely use up an entire pickaxe. And by the way, I have 47 blocks of salt, or blocks of halite, and then 2 stacks of halite stones. Now, I took the halite rocks, I was quarrying those out to try to conserve my pick as much as possible, because each of these rocks will turn into anywhere from 2 to 4 of the stones, as far as I know. And so this is quite a bit more than a stack of the stones. And, then we can break these back at our base, where we actually have some supplies. But I know one thing that I will do the next time that I go down in that direction is to take a whole bunch of pickaxes. Now, another thing that I think is really neat, aside from the continual flash of lightning, if I open up the map here, I found a spot that is absolutely insane, and that is right here. We have 5 spots of Terra Preta in very close proximity to each other. The only thing is I couldn't carry anymore. I already have 4 stacks of it on me. But also, just a little ways away, I found some bees. So yes, in general, that is going to be a place that I am going to want to go back to eventually. Probably sooner rather than later. But I do, as you can see, I do still have close to 6,000 blocks to go to get back to my base. So I've got to get the rest of the way back there. And then we can take a look at what we're going to be doing for the base design. Well, it still seems like it's raining an awful lot. But apparently there was some kind of a bug in 1.13 pre-release 11 that caused it to rain almost non-stop, and if I typed in /weather set clear sky, it would start hailing. So yeah, there was something that was totally goofy there. But I'm hoping that this rainstorm will end soon. But I finally got back to the base, and I will tell you, it was a very long trip to get here. Oh, nice. The parsnips have grown. They're almost ripe. But I have come out here. I've planted the acacia trees out on this side. I have planted the kapok trees over here. And I had to harvest a huge amount of maple and oak. Really? You're gonna keep raining on me? The amount of rain that I dealt with on that trip, it made me seriously want to just beat my head against a wall. I mean, this game, it rains way too much. And I know on Scalds of Vintara, we actually decreased the amount of rain by over 90%. And it still seemed like it rained too much. So, I don't know. But, yeah, we want to start doing a little bit of stuff with our actual building. Now, I don't remember if I've actually said it yet, but I want to go with a feudal Japanese look to the builds. So, yeah, I need to get some resources together, because to start out with, we need, well, actually, we need plaster, which is a big problem, because the closest place that I found to get plaster was 10,000 blocks away, and I don't want to go. That's like 2 hours away. I kid you not. It takes about 2 hours to get 10,000 blocks. So, yeah, I don't really want to do that. I guess we could use just some wood, but yeah, if we take a look at the map here, we have to go clear down, I think it was about to here, before we start getting into limestone and chalk. I mean, it was absolutely ridiculous how far we had to go. I don't want to do that. Not in the slightest. So I suppose I could do some exploring up here, because there's definitely some space that I have not been out here, like out here in the desert, which we need some sand anyway, which I think this is sand right here. I don't remember. But, yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. One thing that I do know is we need some stone. And actually, the stone that I need for this is andesite. Now, over here, we started doing a little bit of digging for the, translocator. And honestly, I think we just continue this down, because there is andesite underneath this. So that to me sounds like a good idea. So I'm going to grab a bunch of ladders, because, yeah, we have plenty. Really, it's still raining over here. We have plenty of sticks. So I'm just going to make up a few stacks of sticks here. And I'm going to start headed down into the depths of the world to try to find some andesite rock. And who knows, maybe we'll find some other stuff along the way. It would be really nice to find like some, copper or maybe tin. I don't know. Something would be nice. But yeah, I've got some digging to do then. So I'm going to go out just a little bit away from here so that we can make a decent looking room, at least here at the translocator. And this will be basically our stone mine shaft. And, that's still granite. Looked blue to me. But yes, we want the andesite, so I'm going to go get some andesite. Well, I must say I am very surprised at how temporally stable this area is. So I'm down at Y44 already, and my gear is just barely turning. So that is very good. I mean, that is something that I did not see in the last map or in Scalds of Intara. Usually by the time I got down to this level, the gear was just spinning like a madman. I mean, it was insane how fast it was turning. But we are getting tons and tons of andesite. So this andesite layer actually started just barely below the surface. We had one little bit of granite, and then we started into andesite. So there's tons and tons of andesite available here, which is perfect, because especially like if we're going to do a feudal Japanese build, we need to have a Japanese castle, which the Japanese castles typically sat on large stone structures, and it's going to take a lot of this andesite to do that. So I'm actually looking forward to it myself. But I did see a little bit of quartz up above. Of course, I can't mine quartz because we need at least bronze to mine quartz. So yeah, that's definitely not a thing. But yeah, even we are down to within 20 blocks of the bottom of the world, and the gear still is not spinning terribly fast. I mean, this is very good. makes me feel really good about what's going on here. So, yeah, I'm just going to dig this all the way down to the mantle. I mean, there's no reason not to. I'll put ladders back on, and then we can just start mining at various levels. I don't know if we want to get any quarried stone yet, because the majority of what I have done in my creative world involves cobblestone and not the quarried smooth stone. But yeah, I mean, I am very surprised with how this the temporal stability in this area has turned out. Unless the temporal stability has been changed for 1.13, and that is a distinct possibility. I mean, I haven't seen the huge areas of temporal instability in the world either. And I mean, with what I had just done, there was some major treks. But yeah, here we are down at the mantle, not really spinning terribly fast. So yeah, I'm gonna take my ladders and go ahead and place these back up onto the, so that I can get back up onto the surface. One thing that I did notice here, this is something that I noticed as I was putting the stuff on my base. You notice how slow we're moving. So yes, ladders are quite a bit slower than they used to be, but also we hang on now, which I'm pretty sure that we would slip down the ladders before. So yeah, I don't know. But we definitely got some stone. I think the next thing I'm going to need to do is get a whole bunch of clay so that we can turn this into cobblestone. So, oh, we reached the top finally. So yeah, there's definitely, there's Wolf. There is definitely some more resources to be collected. I think we've got about 3 more days before the acacia grow. And then we'll actually be able to start building some stuff. But here's that quartz that I was talking about. So, yeah, we just barely touched the edge of the quartz. Just barely. So, yeah, I better go get some clay. I'm not sure where I'm going to get that from. I need to take a look at the map to see where the highest concentration of it is. And I will go and get every bit that I can carry. So I got an entire inventory full of clay and realized I didn't have nearly enough stones. So I decided to come back down here and continue digging, and we came across rich magnetite. So that's actually really, really nice. And I suppose what we could do is dig out underneath this, maybe? Nah, we'll dig on top of it. It seems to work better to dig on top of this stuff. So, yeah, I was just kind of digging the maximum height that I could reach. So, ooh, man, this stuff is going all over the place. Now, I would imagine this is going to be a very large deposit. They typically are. Iron is a very big, a big vein of material. So, yeah, I suppose I'm gonna dig here until probably until my pick breaks. And, we'll have to get to bronze before we can dig this stuff up anyway. But it is nice to have exposed some this early on. Because, yeah, when it comes time that we have bronze, we get a bronze pickaxe. And we'll just be pretty much immediately, we're going to be going from copper to iron. So, yeah, that is great. So, yeah, I'm going to keep digging here. See you guys in a little bit. So, I realized that I'm out of food. I realized that we absolutely have to have plaster in order to be able to make this work. So, I'd hoped to find some limestone or chalk. I can't remember what. It seems like there was another one that can be made into. Let's just take a look here. So lime can be made from from chalk and limestone. Oh, and seashells, but I'm not going to grind up seashells. Really, you can smash those directly with a hammer? Well, that is rather interesting. But yes, we did find limestone and chalk, both on our extremely long excursion, but I don't feel like going 10,000 blocks to the south in order to find that. So instead, I am going to attempt to go to the east and see if we can get anything going that direction. Now, one thing that I am going to do, I grabbed these parsnips, and the reason for that is somewhere out here along the way, we're going to find some sheep or pigs or something, and I'm going to kill some of them and get 12 meat to go along with that. And so we should have plenty, and I mean plenty, of food available, as well as the fact that there will be food along the way. So I don't need to worry about having too much food with me. I do have sticks, and I've got some flint. I've got an extra pickaxe, as well as a chest. Now, I did have a little chat with Copy Girl. Well, not with so much with Copy Girl. Copy Girl did talk to me after seeing... Ooh, that was a wolf, and that's another wolf. But Copy Girl did talk to me a little bit about the carry capacity mod, and hopefully it is working. Now, I have not yet upgraded the carry capacity mod for this particular instance. I have the carry capacity mod from 1.12 currently installed on my game, and I know that doesn't work. So I am going to try... Ooh, and the reeds are really changing color. We must be coming up on winter. That's all, or at least fall. But so we are really going to have to start looking at getting extra food, because that's going to be a pretty big deal. But I am going to try to get the carry capacity mod updated to the 1.13 version, and we will see if everything is functioning properly, because I will say, regardless of how close we get that we find this limestone, I have a feeling it's not going to be close enough, or chalk, or whatever in the heck we happen to find. But I have a feeling it's not going to be close enough. So, I'm going to want to be able to bring a bunch back with me. And if I can have a chest on my back, as well as a chest in my hands, that will make me feel a lot better. Now, unfortunately, I don't think that 2 pickaxes is going to do that for us. But, you know, there are other things that we could pick up on the way. Now, this desert here, we did find this previously. We kind of did a little bit of exploring into it, but not much. And so I am kind of hoping that somewhere down the line, this will change into either chalk or limestone. So, yeah, I guess. And I do see some differing colors. If my luck holds, it's probably just granite. So, yeah, let's take a look at what these color differences are. And it should be really easy to spot ores here as well. And that is one thing. I did make a... Yeah, that's definitely granite. I did make a bunch more pickaxes, because I actually used up all of my pickaxes. And in making the new pickaxes, I used up every bit of my copper that I had mined. So I do need to find more copper. There is no doubt about that. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of a thing. But geez, I really hope that this doesn't turn into another 30,000 block trip. I mean, obviously, if we don't find anything within a couple thousand blocks, I'm just going to say to heck with it. Ooh, what's this? Chert. Okay. Well, chert is actually kind of a neat-looking block. I don't really use it because it seems to be one that is hard to find. But if it's going to be that close, and actually this is very close, if it's going to be that close, we might actually be able to use some chert. And that's good because it has a bit of a dull red color. If we take a look, let's go to our handbook and look up chert. Yeah, so it's kind of a dull red, and that would go really good with my medieval Japanese build idea. So, yeah, I'll have to keep this in mind. Definitely a possibility. So, yeah. I am getting a bit jittery on the frame rates. I'm not entirely sure why, but, yeah. I'm gonna just head in this direction for a while and hope that I find something. That is looking distinctly white. Please don't be granite. Ooh, it's limestone. It is limestone, but it's just a little bit of limestone. Oh. But we also have obsidian here because we've got basalt. Oh, what do we got here? More zinc. Yeah, it's poor. Well, if we're hitting limestone here, then we've got to be getting close. I just feel like this is gonna, with how spotty this is on what's exposed, I don't think that we're gonna get much out of this. Yeah, this doesn't look very thick. And it's gonna be hard to track, especially in these hills, because it's gonna kind of follow the terrain. We go a little bit further, see if we can get something that's a little better, but we did find some limestone a lot closer, only about 2,500 blocks away. That only takes maybe about 20-30 minutes, so that's a lot better than the several hours that I spent on the other. And also I figured out if you press spacebar when you're going up a ladder, you go up faster. Alright, well, let me see if I can find something better here, which chances are I probably can. Now that is nice. Some bountiful copper. Found a little spot where copper was showing here. And I thought, you know what? We'll just go ahead and dig for this copper and see what's underneath it as far as the limestone is concerned. I am very much glad that I did. But it looks like our inventory is inventory is already full. So, I may have to throw some stuff out, or I'm going to have to work on getting that carry capacity mod installed. So, I did get carry capacity version 0.4.10 installed, and it does appear to be working. I now have my chest on my back that is carrying the various items that I need. And also, I went straight down from where that bountiful copper was, and we have a 7-block thick layer of limestone. So that is perfect. I am going to just sit here and dig for a while, and I'll probably just dig until I run out of pickaxe. So this pickaxe is almost ready to break. I have one more to go, so I'm just going to dig as much as I can here. And once I get everything taken care of, we'll go ahead and head back to the base. We'll run this stuff through our quern. We could run it through our hammer, but yeah, we'll just run it through the quern. And that should give us a great deal, plenty of lime that we can then turn into plaster by first cooking into quicklime. And it's a long drawn-out process any way you look at it. But we can make our lime or our plaster now, and that is great. And I guess I still have some basalt rocks in my inventory. I am going to go ahead and place the ladders up here, and that way we can get back out of here. But yeah, thank God we found this so much closer, and we'll just keep going. So I was on my way back to the base and doing like I usually do, taking a different path, and I saw something odd on the map. And so I decided I would come and check it out. And what on earth is this? I don't know that I've ever seen a building quite the... Ooh, we have wolves over here. That is definitely not good. Oh. Okay. Well, that's mostly useless. Huh. Bony rib cage. Ooh, torch holder. Oh, I also found a copper scythe in a building. Metal torch holder. You know what? Small rawhide. Oh, can we punch this? Okay, good. Good. Okay, so we have a wolf over here. But also there's a tool. There's a vessel. It's an ore vessel. No, I'm not even gonna risk it. We'll have that thing. It'll be there. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going back. But a torch holder. We got a torch holder. That is nice. It'd be really nice if we could find some tin or something like that. You know, tin would be absolutely wonderful right now. But I guess we'll just have to be happy having the limestone at the moment. And, yeah, eventually we'll find some tin. And like I said, as soon as we find tin, it's going to immediately be tin to iron. So, or from copper to iron. But yeah, it looks like I've still got about 1,500 blocks to go to get back to the base. So, get back there. And I'm going to grind up this limestone and cook it off camera. So hopefully by the time that I come back, I should be ready to actually start building. So I was coming down into the desert to the south of the base to get some sand to make the plaster. And I decided I would pop down into this cave because it looked kind of interesting. And I'm very glad that I did. We've got about a bountiful tin ore down here. So, yeah. Yeah, I'd say, okay, there we go. So, looks, oh no, not these things. So, we have a spawner somewhere around here for locusts. No, we're gonna die. No, let me out of here. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Oh god, that's horrible. Oh, well, we didn't die, but, yeah, we're going to have to do something special to not be killed by those guys. And I'm sure that they're still tracking after us. Oh, that was not good. So where on earth is the spawner, even? I don't know. So I suppose what we could do is get a bunch of, I guess we've got hay bales. We could put a bunch of hay bales around us there, but we need some health, and I don't have any poultices. I have not made any yet. I suppose I probably should. Oh, man, that scared the holy living snot out of me. Okay, so we need to get down there and get that tin. We desperately need to. We've got 10 more ore down there for sure. That's going to be good for 120 tin. And let's think about this for a little bit. If we need, okay, so we need at least a hammer, a pickaxe, and an anvil. So that's going to be 11 ingots. Tin is 88 to 92% copper, or bronze is 88 to 92% copper. So we've got 8 to 12% tin on 1,100 units. So minimum 8%. It's going to be 80 for 10 plus 8. So we need 88 units. So that would be 90 units. And we've got 20 units in each one of these. So like I say, well, it'll be... No, that would be 220. So yeah, we have enough to do that twice over with this. That is nice. Oh, we've got to get that stuff. We have to. Well, darn it. Let's sleep. Get some light. Oh, and that's right. It's winter time, so... Or it's getting to be winter time. So if we watch the... Yeah, see, we didn't even come close to finishing out the night. It's really dark out here now. Yes, so we have a correct timed day-night cycle. Oh. Okay, so we're not terribly far away from the base. You know, our base is up here. We're not quite 1,000 blocks away. So, yeah, let's just go for it. Worst case scenario, we have to get another sword, which we're going to have to do anyway. So, let's get down in here. There's that dead guy. Let's try to get up and over the top of this. Come on. I see more over on the side. We'll worry about that here in a second. Okay, do we have enough? Whew. I hear them. I hear them. Oh, now the really fun part is going to be getting out of here. Oh, this is horrible. Look at all this tin. So yeah, oh man, there is a lot more here than I thought. That's fine, but we have a safe little base of operations here. We'll gather up all of this tin, and then we'll deal with these guys. So these, I think, are the bronze locusts. So, yeah. Already we've got way more than we needed. So I guess we've got a whole bunch of tin to mine. So I obviously got killed, but I got a little smart and I'm bringing some poultices this time with me. But what happened is I ended up breaking a block that was in the wrong spot. And that opened up a space that both the drifter and a locust were able to get into me. But we need to get up here. Let's see, where is it? So right there is where we need to get to. So we've got a little ways to go yet. But I have no food, so let's see if maybe we can find some berries on the way. But yeah, I was not doing good in the way of health there. There is no doubt about that. So, we're out of the area where there's going to be food. That's not good. So this is a spot right here that I found some copper. Very nice spot right here. So yeah, just in general, things were going good right up until that point. So let's get up here and take a look at what's going on in this cave, because I am sure that it is not going to be good. So we do have some sand here. So is this a different entrance? Yeah, it is, because here's my stuff down here. Oh, please, let me in. Grab the blocks. Close it up. Okay, so we got our stuff. Now let's get everything back so that we can... No, please! Don't throw the blocks! We need to dig a little bit of a hole here. Yeah, you can't get in here, but that's the way that the guy killed me. No! Dang it! I need to be able to place a block there. Oh, this is bad. At least I've got some poultices this time. Oh, and of course there's a guy in the way. There. Now at least they can't get to me. Let's go ahead and use some poultices. Whew. Okay. So let's try to get our inventory kind of situated here just a bit. This is the last little bit of food that we have. And I don't know, maybe we just need to get out of here. Not worry about this last little bit of stuff. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. We've got 29 cassiterite right now. Well, you know what? These guys can't get in here with just one block open. And that works even better. You know what? I'm gonna make myself a knife. Not a shovel. Yeah, whatever. I need a shovel anyway. But I'm gonna make myself a knife so I can butcher that dead drifter. Get rid of it because I can't place a block there. And then I'm gonna try to get that last block just like I did right there with that one. And hopefully it'll all work out. The bigger problem is going to be trying to run from here when it's all said and done. I hate to leave all of these hay bales behind, but it just might have to be what I do. Let's get the pickaxe up here. Knife, blade. Okay, there's that. There's that. Let's move these, get that out of the way. Okay. So now if we break this, kill this guy. There's a bunch of them. So we can get rid of this one. That was weird. Okay, well, a little bit of flax. Another little bit of flax. Grab that dirt block. Okay, now we can remove this one. Okay, so we need another block. We do have a little bit of conglomerate gravel here. And, you know what, let's go ahead and use a poultice. I'm going to try to be as smart as we can here. Yeah, you can't get in here. And there we go. Okay, so we got every bit of the tin. Now the question is, how on earth do we get out of here without being killed? I have a thought, and I'm going to try to just dig through here for a little ways. And actually, right over here, if I remember right, there was a little bit of stone here. Oh, well, there's more tin too. So, apparently we weren't done with all the tin. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh god, everything's going horribly wrong. Oh. Deep drifters instead of surface drifters. You know what, we're just gonna go for it. Let's get a couple of poultices going here. We'll get a new sword. Break our way out, and let's run. Make a run for it. Up and out. Oh. Okay. We're in the clear. Oh. Alright, tin, and lots of it. I'm not going to mark that as mined because there could be more down there, and also we have a lot of other resources left down there. But yeah, we still need to get some sand. So I am going to go and try to look for that sand still. I think it's just somewhere right up here. I want to say that there was some somewhere around here. Oh, yeah, it was down here. So I'm going to have to go across the desert a little bit. But we got our tin. We can make bronze now. Whew. And let me tell you, my heart was racing there. Starting to calm down a little now. That's good. Well, this episode has run a lot longer than I anticipated. But we have gathered up literally everything that we need to get going on our build. But the other thing is that we now have what we need to get bronze. And as soon as we get bronze, we can start getting into iron, which is wonderful. Copper. Nice. So, yeah, we have pretty much everything we need at this moment. So, that is really, really nice. But we're going to have to get back to the base and get everything put together. But we are definitely out of time. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I've been doing or anything that you would like to see, be sure to leave that down in the comments. And I will see you next time. Bye.